Hey beautiful people, I hope everyone is having a truly blessed day. Today I'm bringing you a video on just hoping that it'll help someone out today. Um, this video is going to be titled Helpful Tips for New YouTube Creators. Okay, please stay for the whole video. If you're considering starting a new YouTube and you have questions about maybe, where do I start? How do I start? What equipment do I use? I know you have a lot of questions. I am still fairly new to YouTube. And as I go on, I'll just tell you why, but I'm going to go and let you know the equipment that I use. I hope this could help someone, okay? This is just the equipment that I use, and I'll show you what I started started off with using. Okay. So, first of all, the my channel, I started my channel. I put my first video out June or July of 2019. I had someone to help me, well actually to do my editing for me, because I really didn't have the confidence to, because I didn't want to make any kind of mistakes. I didn't want to hit the wrong button and put something on there that shouldn't be, I just wasn't, like I said, I just didn't have the confidence, okay? And then they were no longer able to do it for me. So they did the first few videos. And then I paid someone else to do it. Paid them monthly. Excuse me. To do just the editing. In which I would review my videos, and I would write down notes, put on notes that I would note when inserts are needed and things like that. I'm really doing a video editing on paper prior to giving it to the person. But I want you to know that no one is going to have the passion for what you want to do more than you. No one is going to be more invested in your goals, in your dreams, in your aspirations. No one is going to be more invested in those things than you. So I let go of the person who was doing my editing, and I actually just stepped out on faith. I stepped out on faith and saying, you know what? If I'm going to do this, if I'm going to have a YouTube channel, I need to know how to edit so that I can have all my videos edited on time. If I wanted to do 3 or 4 videos a week, or if I wanted to do 2 videos a week or whatever, that they would be done in that week, and it wouldn't be a month late or anything like that. I wanted to just be able to learn. Like I said, I stepped out on faith. And so my brother from another mother, what he did was, let me scratch this. No, I'm not going to scratch it. So my brother from another mother came over to the house and taught me how to edit in less than 5 minutes. And that's just on a simple editor here. But I just wanted to tell you, give you a little backstory. And one part of my backstory is I want to let you know why I started my YouTube channel. I started my YouTube channel because I have congestive heart failure and I have a defibrillator. I wanted to be able to reach others that are going through it, or getting ready to go through it, or have loved ones that are going through heart disease. I wanted to be able to reach someone, anyone, just someone, so to let them know that if they change their lifestyle, which we have to do, that you can live a more abundant life. That's it. And instead of just sitting there talking about heart disease every day, I do mukbangs, I do ASMRs, I do challenges, I do story times. I also do mock pressions, or lip syncs. Please check out my video Hattie made from Adia Gets the Job. I lip synced her Say What You Need to Say. So anyway, let me go ahead and tell you about these helpful tips when starting the YouTube channel. And as I said, I am not a seasoned YouTuber, YouTube creator. And as I said before, my first video went out in July of 2019, and as of this past in June, the end of June 2020 is when I actually took over my channel as far as editing and everything. So I do my editing, I do my video shoots, my editing, everything, just by myself. And that's fine, So let's go ahead and get into it. When I first started doing YouTube, I first did my research on what equipment I need. And I began to watch someone on YouTube, a seasoned creator on YouTube, and I actually duplicated the things that she had to start off with, because her husband did a video on what equipment they started off with and stuff, So this, I'm going to go over the first things I started off with was a Canon. This is a EOS Rebel T6 Canon. And as I said, when I started off with this, and then I started to try to film by myself, it would cut off after maybe about 15, 16 minutes. So, me not really, I imagine if I would have actually sat down and seen, and looked at what I needed to do, probably would have helped. And also, when it's bulky for when I would go out and things like that. So I have this. I haven't even done 10 videos with this camera, and probably less than 5 videos with this camera. Like I said, it's a Canon EOS, and what I'm thinking of doing is perhaps selling it. This is a $500 or $600 camera. I got it from the Marine Corps Exchange, and in 2019. And I'm thinking of either selling this, or perhaps once I reach, a certain amount of subscribers, at least 1,000 subscribers, once I'm able to do giveaways, Cash App giveaways, and things like that, then maybe I'll do this have this as a giveaway, for someone who is starting. There'll be speculations, little rules that you may have to follow in order to win this. But nonetheless, that's another thing that I've considered. And it also it has a battery pack. And another lens. The lens cover is on here, and that's the Canon. That's what I started with. So when I started to look for something that was more suitable for me, because one thing I didn't start on is my phone. And it's not because I'm too bougie to start on my phone. It's only because with my phone, things are too small. And with these eyes, y'all have to remember, these are 60-year-old eyes. So with these eyes, I need something that's maybe only have a few buttons to push, and I don't have to read a lot of stuff, okay? Like on this camera, you see at the top and all that, you have to, you know, it's just, for me, that's too much. So what I did, and which is what I'm filming on now, right now, with you all, is a Sony camcorder. This Sony camcorder, at the top, the only thing it has at the top of the camera is you can hit for photographs, and then it has a part where you can do what is it? What am I thinking? You can focus and everything, and then it has on the side just to close the lens, a little thing that you have to close the lens. So it's not a lot of things you can do with this, you know, as far as reading and all that. And as you can see, like I said, this is the camera that I am actually recording on at this present time. This costs under $200. I want to say about $199, $198, a couple of dollars short of $200. I got this at the Marine Corps Exchange. You know, at the Marine Corps Exchange, there is no tax. So that's the one, and I love it. And I believe that once this one is no good, or I may just go ahead and get one just in case they may not sell them anymore in the future. Who knows? But this is a very, very good camera to have. And I tell you, I filmed a lot of places. But let me tell you, the best one to use when you are away, when you're outside, if you're in restaurants. You all, a couple of days ago, I lost my GoPro. So I had to go to the exchange and buy another GoPro. This GoPro I bought is I had the regular GoPro. I think it was a GoPro 5 or something like that. Okay? But it's just a one button mash. Either you're going to put for record, and it also had a mode button on there to where you can, if you're going to do photos, you can take it to photos or videos. And the GoPro, all these use SD cards. But I just recently bought the GoPro 7. And this GoPro 7, I noticed that it's live stream on there. It's live streaming for the GoPro 7. The GoPro 7 comes with a battery, a little battery up in there, but it does not come with the SD card. You purchase your own SD card, the micro, SD card. And here is the GoPro. I really didn't want to take it out and be putting it back in, taking it out, because I'm really just getting used to it. So I actually had, there we go, closed it. But this is the GoPro 7. And where the top, once you take this out, once you take it out the little case here, all you gotta do is flip this top up here and you slide it right out the case. Well, at the top is the SD card, is where you put the battery and the SD card. And it also has on the side a place for charger. And once you get up in here, you can also load the app on your phone. I chose not to do that, even with my other GoPro. But I love the fact that this is waterproof. I have several attachments, accessories for this. I have the stand for it, which is a tripod. I have a couple of tripods that go with this. And I'll show you something else that I have that go with this as well. So then there you have the GoPro 7. GoPro 7. I really hope that you all can see. And when you want to take this off and put it on another attachment, the only thing you do is unscrew this right here, and you're going to squeeze the back of this. You see that little part, that little rubber part? You're going to squeeze that and then take it on out and put it on another accessory. It also came with, if you wanted to, and I'll show you the other accessory. With the GoPro, it also came with the base. This is the one that I use this. See how I flip? No, you did not see that. I flip that up and I slide that in like that. I slid it in to there, and then this is what I use when I'm out in restaurants, when I am in the car, when I'm outside, when I'm moving. This is what I use. So simple. And the one that I had right before this is, I lost it. Well, I lost it the other day. But I would just pop it right in my purse. And I also have like a little small case that I just put it in. But I can pop it right in my purse. And it also has an accessory, a waterproof case, that if you drop this in the pool, drop this in water, it'll float. Because this is more of an action camera. But as you can see, if you look back on some of my earlier videos, when you see me at the Pho restaurant and, you know, all the different restaurants, the Yakitori house, things like that, then this is what I use to film on. Now, since I've had this, I'm loving the GoPro. I love using the GoPro. But I also love, for out and about, and I love using the Sony for when I'm here. Okay, gotta set that sideways. Now, also with the GoPro, I call them my little headlights. But these, you sit the GoPro right in there. Remember I said you could take the attachment off the GoPro and then you could slide it up in there. Okay, I'm going to turn it this way because I don't want to trigger anyone. And they may need charging because they are very, very bright. And this is the one I used to use when I go out into the restaurant. And if you see the back of this, all you do is take a coin and unscrew this, and there's your charge port. And those are lights. And when I say they are bright, they are very, very bright. Now, I was telling you some people use different, you know, all kind of things to record on. Say if you want to go bike riding. This right here is a GoPro. This is a GoPro for your head, for a cap. If you want to put this on your cap, you can. This GoPro here sold for $9.99 at Rose's. It was on sale. Don't sleep on Rose's, okay? That little GoPro, they call it some other little action camera, but it's the same function as a GoPro. It also uses the SD card as well. And you know how many times I have dropped my GoPro? I don't recommend it, y'all, but thank God nothing has ever happened. It never broke. What I do And then also, not only do people use that to record on, a lot of people use their phone. And some people are still, even large YouTubers, and when I say large YouTubers, I mean like people that have hundreds of thousands of subscribers. Some of them still use their phone. It's just this, reading and looking at small print and all that, is just too much. This is my iPad. Yes, it has a safety feature on it, you all. Yes, it has a safety feature. So this iPad, I use the iPad to, this is what I'm on most of the time. I use my iPad if I want to edit my videos, if I want to put emojis or anything like that on there. If I am looking at YouTube, 9 times out of 10, I am using my iPad to look at, to view videos and stuff on YouTube. I use my iPad a lot. I think I use my iPad more than I use my phone as far as talking. And because I also play games on here as well. So, you see who that is? Oh, you all asked me. I know somebody is asking me, where did I get this at? Because whenever I go somewhere, if I know it's gonna may take a long time, I take my iPad with me, and play my games. I got this little pink childproof. I call it a childproof because I've dropped this many times too, and I've dropped it on the face or whatever, and it didn't crack my screen. But this little childproof holder is at Amazon, and it's been a few years since I bought it, so I don't remember the price. But some people have that, and I have an Android. I don't have one. I call them fancy phones. I tell my daughter, I said, no, I can't be sending you brown emojis like you can send me brown emojis on my Android. The only thing I can send is the only brown emoji I have on my on my Android is monkeys, and you could probably figure out the rest. There's no dark emojis on mine, but on my iPad I have all type of emojis and stuff and skin tones. So, but I wanted to share that with you. And this helmet, for my Schwinn bike that I never got when I was younger. But I did get a bike when I was younger, but I didn't get that Schwinn from Bozo Circus that they used to advertise all the time. So, but this is for my bike. And then when I do my ASMRs, I have a Blue Yeti mic, courtesy of Marine Corps Exchange as well. And please, you all, don't ask me how much this was because it's been a while. It's been well over a year since I bought it. But I use the Blue Yeti mic, and I don't remember where I got the headphones at, but I use those. This is what I use for my ASMR. And when you get ready to do an ASMR, what you do is you connect your cord from your mic. You connect it to your computer. What I do is I use, what is it? It's been a while since I've done an ASMR, but I use, oh my goodness, I can't, it'll come to me after I get off of here. Or if it comes to me while I'm editing, then I'll insert it in there. But I use that, and you hit record at the same time you're recording your video. Okay, and so that's how you do the ASMR. This right here, I have bought this previously but it doesn't fit any. I don't have a port. I either don't have a port for this, or it doesn't fit the ports that I have for my cameras. And this is a Rode mic. So I think that you've seen pretty much editing. As far as editing is concerned, I use just a simple basic, just the basic editor. Just the basic video editor. I don't know if that's something that's perhaps is installed already on my computer, but this is what I was shown, and it works just fine. I plan to eventually get to where I'm editing on YouTube. So then I don't know if I want to put music in, I'll know that I'm covered as far as you know, putting, you know, I won't have any strikes or claims or anything like that, because YouTube will show me how to do that. So, but those are the things that I use, and I want to go ahead and talk to you. This, I guess, I don't know if I'll make this a part 1, a part 2, but I want to show you so this is the last video that I did, and this is my video editor. Let me see, let me take it to a new video. And when you go to that video editor, everything is so simple. It'll tell you everything that you need to do, really, basically. So you're gonna add your from your SD or from your computer. You're gonna add your video, your pictures, or whatever it is that you need to add. You know, your audio and things like that. But like I said, it tells you, it's very, very simple. If I can edit, you all ever had a job that you had to tell someone, look, if I can do it, you can do it. I'm telling you, if Fly Beautifully can edit, you can edit. If I can, unless you want to do all these fancy things, then that's one thing. But if you just want to, keep it simple, and just do it like that. But some people, so this is what I have in HP. And so now what I want to do is I'm going to go ahead and cut this off and make a part 2. Actually, I'm not going to make a part 2. Let's see, I'm not going to make a part 2. But that's the equipment that I use. And I believe in keeping it really simple. I believe in simplicity. I have an Android because, look, I'm going to keep it real. I'm not going to know, I don't know what to do with all the stuff that's on the iPhone anyway, and I'm sure that I'm not going to use all the things on there. So, yeah. But let me go ahead and talk to you about starting a YouTube channel. First thing I want to say is, what you waiting on? What are you waiting for to start your YouTube channel? And let me go and let me say this. I want to let you know that you are in charge of what you put out. You are the only one that's in charge of what, when, how, why, things that you put out. And you saw the equipment that I use. A lot of people use their phones, and I'm sure everybody pretty much has a phone that you can use your phone, your Android, to record. I have an LG Silo 4, and it takes great pictures and video. Also, remember that even in your phones, I know like in the Android, that there is a you have a SD card in there. So if you needed more memory to start off with. But I want you to know that you're in charge, because oftentimes people don't want to do YouTube. They don't want to get in front of the camera because they think that they're boring. They think that nobody's going to like what they're putting out. All these are interferes. I'm here to tell you all that is interferes. So again, what are you waiting for? Okay, I know you're waiting for me to finish with this, okay? I'm going to finish. Also, I want to tell you, it's imperative that you have thick skin. It's really important that you have thick skin. If you're one to cry or to if you're very sensitive and you can't take criticism, then you may not want to do YouTube. Okay, you have to have thick skin, because everybody is not going to like what you're doing, but there is somebody that's going to like what you're doing. You know, it's just in real life. Everybody is not going to think you a superstar like you think you're a superstar, or know that you're a superstar, right? So the same thing with this. And the advice that I was getting: be consistent. Be consistent in putting your videos out there. In other words, don't make a video today and then we don't hear from you in 2 weeks or a month or 6 months or whatever. Be consistent. Talk with your audience. You know, see, is this something that they want to see coming from you? And as long as it doesn't bring you any hurt, harm, or danger, it should be okay. Some people be worried about, well, you know, I don't know what to talk about, or I'm shy, or I'm this. You eat every day, right? So if you eat every day, that's one hurdle out. You just sitting. If you're eating every day, you can sit. Or if you're having a conversation with someone, it's the same thing. It's just like having a conversation at lunch, but it's just a camera there. But you control everything, okay? You control what is presented out there, okay? So, also, if you're starting a new YouTube channel, if you're first starting, make sure that you have some type of content. What you may be good at, somebody else may be having a very difficult time at. You know, and vice versa. So, who knows? You may be, you may have a business, a cleaning business, or like mukbangs. We do the mukbangs and stuff, and eating on the channel, or ASMRs. If that's what you like to do, do it. But you don't have to do anything that you don't like to do, because remember, it is your channel. It's no one else's channel but yours. You know, some people, I was accustomed by a young lady that loves, she watches my channel, and she wanted to do her own channel, and she loves to bake. But she couldn't come up with a name. But that was only one thing. It was more, you know, you have to have, I'm not going to say you have to have confidence, because I'm going to tell you something. When I started doing my own editing, what really helped me, and I work with mental health, people with developmental disabilities for over 15 years at one time. And so I saw people, you see people online of all mental, of all mental levels, okay? Or levels of mentality, I would say, I guess. And I really said, you know what? That person is doing it. Kudos to that person. If that person can do it, I know doggone well I can do it. Somebody had to teach them, and if they were teachable, and I know that they have, you know, they may have some mental issues. If they're teachable, I know doggone well I am teachable. So, but the main thing is, I stepped out on faith when I started to edit mine. I just stepped out on faith and know that nobody is going to have the passion for you, your things, your dreams, your goals, or anything like that the way that you have. And let me talk to you about new YouTube creators. Let me talk to you about monetization. You know, people, I know a lot of us, we say subscribe and all this. Yes, we want to get monetized. Now let me say, I would love to get monetized. My monetization would be a lot, it would mean a lot for me, because it would be ways of me to help my community and help my viewers more. You know, giveaways, you know, stuff like that. But monetization, when you are starting a new YouTube channel, if you are in it to make money, if you are in it to get popular, if you're in it to, those are not the right reasons. You probably will fail before you even start, because that's not the right reasons to want to start a new YouTube channel. Don't think about it as, you know, well, man, I'm about to make some money or this, that, or another. Do it because it's something that you enjoy doing. Do what you enjoy doing on your channel. Interact with your viewers. Even though you may be sitting there at home by yourself, interact with your viewers. Interact with the, you know, as if your viewers are physically with you. Interact with them. Maybe they want to see you do something else. Maybe they want to see you eat some other type of food. And don't take offense. Which leads me to talking about people subscribing and unsubscribing. Don't take it personally. Because people will watch your video, for example, one moment. Oh, I like that. And they may be upset with you. They may not like the next video that you put out and unsubscribe to you. Or they may see that you are subscribed to someone else that they don't like, and they unsubscribe to you. I've had that happen. I had that happen last year, but I'm not going to get into that because that's neither here nor there. I don't entertain keyboard thugs, and I don't entertain people on the internet anyway like that because I don't know you. And I've always said, as long as nobody put their hands on me, I'm good. And I'm also trying to guard my faith, guard my spirit, guard my mind, all of that during these trying times. Okay? So people will don't take offense to it, but people will unsubscribe to you in a heartbeat. You don't need to ask them, why you unsubscribe to me? Who cares? Keep it moving, because that person may unsubscribe to you, but you may get 5 more subscribers like that. So, don't cry. Don't worry about it. Gotta have some thick skin. Do it because you love it. Do it for a purpose. You know what I'm saying? Do it for a purpose. Do this YouTube for a purpose. And if you just want to eat, just only do mukbangs. If you just wanted to just eat, have a purpose. Help someone. And this is me personally speaking. I hope that you would help someone else along the way by, just supporting them. It's enough exposure. It's enough money. It's enough it's enough of those things for everyone. And you know what? I wish you all nothing but prosperity, nothing but success, regardless of what it is. And remember that being different is okay. And as a matter of fact, when I say content, make sure you have some content. If you notice, I eat on the channel, but I talk about maybe daily events, worldly events, or something that has happened in my life. Or, it may be funny, it may be sad, it may be, dramatic, and some days it may be, whatever. And one thing that I try not to do, and I've only had to do once, and get in front of the camera in a bad mood or bad attitude or whatever, because believe it or not, it shows. People can see that, I'm always, I'm for the underdog most of the time, as long as they're doing right, but I love to see people win. I love to see you win. I think it's a beautiful thing when you reach your goal. I always say too, and one of the other things that I always say is to dare to be different. Dare to be different. Dare to be different. It's nothing wrong with being different. That's what makes us special. I love different. Okay? So, I talked to you about, the equipment that I use. I hope that was helpful. And just a few points on when you start a YouTube channel. I just wanted to let you know that you are in charge of your own channel. You are in charge of your channel. Remember that. What you put out there is what we see. What you put out there is what we see. And when it's on the internet, it's on there forever. The equipment that I use, have a thick skin. I talked to you about when people subscribe to you and unsubscribe. Please don't take it personally. You know, sometimes other people are just having a bad day. Some people probably can't make up their mind, but some people are influenced by others as well. Don't let that bother you either. You got to keep on rolling, because you know what? At the end of the day, it's not about them. It's about you and your channel. All right. The monetization qualifications is, 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours. I'm asking for you all's help in making 2021 the year that Fly Beautifully. You can go ahead and hit that subscribe button. It's over here, right? You can go ahead and hit that subscribe button. And like I said, dare to be different. Let's go ahead and make 2021 the year that Fly Beautifully get 1,000 subscribers. I will hope that something that I said, something that I showed you was helpful today. And again, dare to be different. Be unique. Now, I want to know how many people are going to start a YouTube channel now. Go ahead and put the dates down below and tell me the month and date that you plan to start a YouTube channel. And what camera you plan to use. The month and date that you plan to start a YouTube channel and what camera you plan to use. I love you for free. I thank you. I thank you. The comments and all that, when you start your YouTube channel and you say leave a comment and like and all that, know what you're saying. Know that you're saying leave a comment. You have no control on the comment that they leave. You can delete it, of course, but I'm just saying you have no control of what comes out of a person's mouth. So be blessed and be happy. Guard your spirit, because the devil is busy. Guard your spirit. And I hope that you get some vital information out of here. I didn't have my notes written down, so I hope I wasn't rambling too much. And you all have a blessed day.